just the variety of people we get into the building, into the shelter, so to speak, all different walks of life. Just noticing that it doesn't matter where you come from, who you are, what you type of money, you can be high up or low down, and you can become homeless. I mean, it only takes one financial disaster to cause you to end up in a shelter like ours. So it just made me more grateful for what I have, you know, it made me more grateful for my kids, and made me more grateful for having a roof over my head. I have some experience with being in treatment and stuff myself, and being in recovery, so I understand where they're coming from, but it's made me even more grateful for my recovery and how far I've been able to come since my addiction, so my struggle. Stepping stone has been, so in my personal experience and just from watching before I got into this type of career, most shelters in my mind, and I'm thinking a lot of people's mind, are just a couple cots next to each other in an open gym, you know, where people get to stay the night and then they have to leave right away in the morning. So, but with Stepping Stone, what makes us stand apart, in my opinion, is that we're a long-term housing. We're a stepping stone for you to move on to something better. So we allow you to stay there up to 6 months, sometimes longer, depending on your situation. We don't kick you out in the morning. We feed you, you know, it's an amazing company, and it's something you don't find very often in many places. Like a lot of the residents that have been experienced with like the downtown Minneapolis shelters, they call us the Hilton, because they get to come there and they got TVs, they got a workout room, they got computers, they got case managers, they got me, they got Julie and Jana and everybody there to support them in stepping up to the next level of self-sufficiency. So and then for people that aren't very experienced with the homeless side of our country, which, like you said, has become more of an institution. I mean, that's kind of sadly, I guess, that's what I've learned especially, is a lot of them struggle from severe mental health. They're in the midst of recovery or beginning their recovery, or they haven't hit that point of recovery yet. So they're dealing with a lot of stuff. And I know people that have judged people for being homeless, but it's just like you don't know until you're in the midst of it and working with them, or you've been there yourself, what it's really like. So just for people that aren't familiar with it, don't judge at your first glance. You know, maybe ask a question. They love to talk. They love to tell their stories. Sit down and talk with them. They love for people to listen to their stories. It makes them feel better, gives them a little bit of hope that somebody out there cares. So that's the biggest thing, is just don't judge the book by its cover. They're going through a lot of stuff. And sadly, because of this pandemic, more and more people are going to be suffering from homelessness. We have a couple residents there that work 60, 70 hours a week. They bust their butt. They're trying to get somewhere. I mean, one went out the other day, Tuesday, to go put money down on a car so he can move forward to getting an apartment. The residents that do succeed is amazing. I mean, I've seen some of them come in at rock bottom and they left moving into their own apartment with a stable job, you know, or just the ones that have came to me and, Justin, I'm glad you're here. You gave me some hope. You know, you gave me a chance for a future. You know, it's just that personal effect on them and their personal effect on me I think is the biggest success for me. They have helped me realize so much about my life and just how much as one person you can have effect on so many people. Just right now, people are struggling. Look out for people. Check on your friends. Check on your neighbors. You know, make sure they have what they need. You know, in my building, that's what I try to do, especially with my upstairs neighbors. They get a new baby, so I've been checking in with them here and there. You know, we talk, and if people need stuff, you know, look out for each other. You know, and just when you see that person sitting on the corner on the street in their sleeping bag or whatever, you know, go talk to them. Ask if they need something, need some food, or, you know, give them a number for Stepping Stone. You know, so a place like us that can take them in and get them on the right path.